music. Beat music. You get down!
95-96 was a season of great joy for Swindon Town Football Club. Steve McMahon's men bounced back from 2 years of decline in spectacular fashion. It ended in glorious scenes of celebration, led by skipper Sean Taylor, the Robins Player of the Year. Player-manager McMahon had promised his first full season in charge would end in promotion, and he delivered in style as Swindon stormed to the Second Division Championship. To spearhead his challenge at the start of the campaign, McMahon had established an impressive new strike force. Free-scoring Wayne Allison, a £475,000 signing from Bristol City, and Steve Finney, picked up on a free from McMahon's previous club Manchester City. And the man from Main Road lost no time getting off the mark, netting the only goal in a 1-0 win at Hull. The perfect start for the Robins on the opening day of the season, a well-taken effort by Finney, and a moment to cherish for the travelling supporters. The Coca-Cola Cup trail began at Cambridge.
Here's Finney! Oh, Finney's got a great chance here, off the bar! 1-0 it is! Ty Gooden the scorer. Just 2 minutes into this cup tie, and Swindon take the lead. Finney with a glorious opportunity here, but his shot comes off the underside of the crossbar. Clinical finish there from Gooden. So Cambridge United chasing this game now. Adekola, that's not a bad ball. Oh, it's 1-1! In off Milden Hall's foot. Corazine the scorer. The ace marksman here at Cambridge. Hall, a long kick from him. He's done well as the youngster. Here he comes again. Oh, that was a clumsy challenge. Outside the box, definitely. And the referee's pointing to the penalty spot. Oh my word, it happened definitely outside the box. Protest there from Sean Taylor. Penalty it is. And 2-1 to Cambridge United. Corazine, his second at the match. 62 minutes gone. McMahon, nicely picked up there by Robinson. Oh, Robinson's got round. Good cross from him. A chance here is there. 1-0 Swindon Town. Steve Finney the scorer. Just 2 minutes into the game. Oh, he parried that one. Finney again on the end of it. Danger threatens York City again. Handball is the claim. Penalty is the decision. And Paul Bodin will take the penalty kick here. No doubt about it. Came down off his arm. And Baker gives away the penalty. Bodin strokes it home. 42 minutes gone. It's 2-0 to Swindon. McMahon, the architect of most things here. Gooden working magic on the wing, not a bad ball in. Oh, desperate defending there from York City. The pressure still on. Here's Finney. Finney shoots. It took a little deflection. It's beaten Kylie. That's his third goal in 3 games. Ball coming back to Finney. A beautiful turn there. Struck it with the left foot. Came off the boot of the defender.
Finney finishing what he'd started, and that completed a 3-0 home win. In the return leg of the Coca-Cola Cup tie with Cambridge, the Robins lived dangerously early on. Murray's cross. Odin was in there, shot coming in, tipped over. O'Sullivan with the shot. So Swindon putting on the pressure here, but it just won't go in, will it? They're trailing 2-1 on aggregate to Cambridge United in this Coca-Cola Cup. Plenty of fizz from Swindon Town, but no goals so far. Cross coming in there from Horlock, and again it's scrambled away. Magic from Joey Bogamp here. Good cross from him, over to the far post, but it's gone behind. And in comes the cross from Culverhouse. Good header there from Finney. Well stopped by the keeper on the line. So Cambridge United coming back as well. A goal for them, of course, would give them a tremendous advantage. Bogamp. O'Sullivan's cross. They're waiting for it. Oh, touched the outside of the post there. Swindon are doing everything but score here. Bogamp does! Oh, he's broken the deadlock. 78 minutes into this game. And it's 2-2 on aggregate. Good play there from Paul Bodin. And Beaucamp almost through. The header there, off the line, now it's in!
Kevin Horlock's dramatic winner in the very last minute meant Swindon were through to round 2. The Robins maintain their positive start at Carlisle.
Turning it forward. As the shot comes in, and what a goal! Edwin Murray! That was a great shot, a great goal to break the deadlock here at Brunton Park. United though, trying to get right back into this game with David Curry. Curry crosses and it's there! Within 30 seconds of the restart, Carlisle are back on level terms, but no. The referee says no goal. The United fans, well, they can't believe it. They thought that was the perfect way to reply.
You know, we come under a little bit of pressure second half, but without any great deal of sort of goal-mouth incidents. They often puffed, and they might have got a break at times, but we defended great. Shea Given has only had 2 saves to make it think all game. So it proves that we stuck at it and we defended particularly well.
The goal that settled it though was a bit of a stunner.
It was a great goal, wasn't it? Great strike, and what more can you ask for? He's a right back converted to centre forward. He can't believe his eyes when it flew in the top corner. Nobody else can. So brilliant. What more can you say? It's a long journey home, but it's going to be a happy one.
Finney had pulled the other way. They also have a very useful striker, of course, Swindon, and Peter Thorne, but he's out through injury at the moment, so they've still got him to come back. O'Sullivan. Also Martin Ling, another casualty. It's a good ball from Robinson. He's found O'Sullivan. Allison! What a super goal! 6 minutes to half-time. And that's an absolute cracker. Well, Allison has hurt himself in the process. But just look at the fluency involved in this goal. Good running by O'Sullivan and a fierce finish by Allison. Oxford getting up ahead of steam now. David Rush. Good running by Biggins. Rush whipping over that cross. It's not deep enough though. Easily dealt with by Culverhouse. And it's a promising spell for Oxford. Gilchrist to Robinson. Elliott and Moody both in the middle. Allison is back there defending. It's wrecked it though by Moody. The goal's been given. I felt there might have been a tug there. Certainly that was a view of the Swindon players, led by Steve McMahon, protesting to the referee. Well, Moody wasn't asking any questions. And 18 minutes into the second half, Oxford are back on level terms. But was there a tug there on Allison? The referee didn't think so. And the goal is allowed to stand. Paul Moody makes it 1-1.
The home draw meant Swindon's 100% record had gone, but they still ended August sitting on top of the Second Division League table. And the Robins moved 3 points clear at Brentford, where Wayne O'Sullivan set up victory with the opening goal. Goal number 2 was a neat 1-2 between twin strikers Finney and Allison. Finney rounding off the move, and a 2-0 win with clinical efficiency. Finney's 4th goal in 7 matches. Next came a bruising encounter with Chesterfield. The Robins falling behind to a well-executed move, rounded off by Davis. Paul Bodin served up the equaliser when his cross was flicked on by Wayne O'Sullivan and Wayne Allison steamed in to make it 1-1. A valuable goal by the big striker. Allison in the right place at the right time to claim his 2nd goal of the season. Back on level terms, Swindon fancied their chances, and they thought they'd landed the winner when Steve Finney headed goalwards. The action replay shows what a close decision that was. They may have crossed the line, but that clearance earned Chesterfield a point. The argument was almost made academic when player boss Steve McMahon fired in a tremendous drive. The keeper well beaten by the pace and power of McMahon's shot. But the woodwork denied Swindon their victory, and 1-1 was how it finished. Next came two high-scoring matches, the first against Bradford City, a side unbeaten on their travels.
It's really a tense tussle between the first and the second team, and there it is, 2-0. Allison the scorer. So Bradford City really up against it now. Good cross coming in from Shutt. There's the header, there's the goal. Schouler makes it 2-1. Away he goes, Allison. Oh, is it? No, it's off the post. Would you believe it? Culverhouse. Good turn by Finney. Shot, what a goal. Steve Finney. So Swindon really on top now. Great save by Ward. He's really under pressure. Good ball from Robinson. It's all over. Kevin Horlock makes it 4-1.
Horlock's goal completing a comprehensive win, and 3 days later Horlock followed that up with his first ever hat-trick.
Home from Blackburn, as is Swindon Town, who get us underway. Steve McMahon, the Town player manager, pumps the ball forward early on, but no problem for Brian Parkin. Stewart and Horlock challenge. Horlock sends that one into orbit. Right eventually underneath it. It's easy for Culverhouse to tidy up at the back for Swindon. McMahon popping up on the right wing now. He's got Robinson on the burst outside him. He's come inside, trying to make room for the shooting chance. Horlock, left foot drive by Kevin Horlock, and Swindon Town have taken the lead. 5 minutes gone, and it's a dream start for the visitors, and their fans are ecstatic behind that goal. Steve McMahon it was who popped up on the right wing. Rovers allowed him to cut inside. He eventually played the ball into Horlock's pass, and his left foot drive nestled in the bottom corner. Horlock's second goal in a matter of days, and Swindon Town are in front. It's the signal for Mark Seagraves and Sean Taylor, again coming up from the back for Swindon. Player manager Steve McMahon and Paul Bodin supervising operations at this kick. Imagine Taylor could well be a target. McMahon curls one in towards Taylor, gets a flick on and just wide of the post. Well, it was Taylor against Taylor there, because Gareth Taylor was doing the marking, but it was his namesake Sean Taylor who got the touch for Swindon, and it was only just wide of the mark. Pritchard arrives just ahead of Finney. Now Clark for Rovers, in towards Taylor. Stewart looking to pick up the pieces, as so often in that combination, and spreads a lovely ball wide for Andy Gurney. Right foot shot from Gurney, side netting. Well, one or two supporters in the crowd thought that was in. A lovely strike from Andy Gurney. Frank Talia relieved to see it pass just the other side of a post. To Skinner, first time effort for the Rovers midfielder, just wide of the mark. A good try from Justin Skinner. McMahon again orchestrating things for Swindon, spreads a lovely ball out to this near side to Bodin, far post cross, Horlock's in there, the flag was up for offside. It was a fine save by Brian Parkin. In fact, play has continued. The linesman definitely put his flag up there. Brian Parkin certainly didn't know it, and important that he made the save. Rovers can start again with Pritchard. Skinner. Good break from the back by Browning. Taylor was in there. He used the hand on the way. And the celebrations cut short before they got into full swing. Taylor there, just a touch of the Diego Maradona's really as he went round his man. A nice finish, but obviously foul play in the build-up. Gurney
Gurney swings in the cross. Taylor battling away for it. Breaks for Pritchard. In deep towards the far post. Skinner back. Headed by Taylor. Miller. Paul Miller has scored for Bristol Rovers. It's 1-1. And the equaliser coming just 5 minutes before half-time. Delight for the Rovers fans. And Paul Miller, his third goal of the season. And what a precious one that could be. Clark away for Rovers. Archer, difficult ball to mistake early on by Ian Culverhouse. Lums there against Kevin Horlock. He's conceded the free kick. Steve McMahon once again at the centre of things for Swindon at this free kick. Horlock also there. Might fancy his chances from this kind of distance. Although it must be a good 30-35 yards out. Perhaps Swindon would be better advised to chip it into the danger area rather than have a pot at goal. McMahon looks as though he'll do that. Aim towards Sean Taylor, and Sean Taylor's header is in the back of the net, but a push on the way, and the goal will not count. Relief then for Brian Parkin. It was a well-worked free kick. Taylor came in on the far post, but just pushed his man out of the way to get there, and the goal disallowed. Referee looks as though he's given the goal. Extraordinary scenes here at Twerton. It was McMahon's free kick. Taylor planted the header into the corner. There were suggestions that there was a foul. Certainly the linesman thought so. But eventually referee Eddie Wolstenholme has given the goal. O'Sullivan, Finney bursting clear down the right. Swindon on the counter here. He's got Horlock making tracks in the middle. Finney up against Gurney, gets the ball in there, and it's back in the net, and it's Kevin Horlock, and Swindon Town are 3-1 up, and Twerton Park is silenced. Superb counter-attacking play by Swindon. The fans are delighted, and they've every reason to be. No doubts about that goal. A fine cross in the end from Finney. Horlock arrived at speed and he buried the header past Brian Parkin. Bodin finds Finney. And a little flick on there might come for Kevin Horlock. Kevin Horlock's in for his hat-trick here for Swindon Town. It's 4-1 to the visitors and it's turning into a rout. Another real mix-up in the Rovers' defence. A little ricochet, like everything else this afternoon, broke kindly for Swindon, and Horlock had the simple task of tapping it into an empty net. Swindon 4-1 ahead. Mr. Wolstenholme, there did seem a certain amount of confusion over that second Swindon goal today. Can you just explain what the decision was and why?
I think if you look at the video camera, you will see it was a perfectly good goal. For some unknown reason, I blew and signalled the goal, and the player shouted to me, which, fair enough, he said, "Free kick, your linesman." And then I don't think my linesman flagged. I went across to clarify and he hadn't. And the bad part from my point of view was it was amateurish because I shouldn't have blown, I should have just signalled.
I thought it was a good goal at the time anyway. I think the confusion was that the ref's blown his whistle and pointed to the centre circle instead of just pointing to the centre circle, which perhaps confused their players and the supporters, but it's a good goal, you could tell.
And what pleased you most about the three of yours?
I think it was the third way, knowing that it sunk in that I scored hat-trick. Obviously it's the first time I've done it and probably won't ever do it again, but it's nice. Probably won't sink in till perhaps tomorrow, Monday, but more importantly I'm glad that we got the 3 points.
The Robins were now unbeaten in 8 league matches. Kevin Horlock's first ever hat-trick consolidating the position at the top of the table. 3 points to lead, although second place Crewe had a game in hand. Steve McMahon's High Flyers were in confident mood as they took a break from league action to welcome multi-million-pound Premier League champions Blackburn Rovers in the second round of the Coca-Cola Cup. A full house of around 14,000 packed the county ground and they witnessed a dramatic contest.
Horlock gets it back from Bodin. A useful cross. Allison coming in! 25 minutes gone. Blackburn's problems continue. Wayne Allison, the scorer. A superbly worked goal it was as well.
Superbly worked, you better believe it. What a great cross in. And there's Allison fighting it off. Marvellous goal, marvellous goal. This is a great cross in, isn't it? What a beautiful cross. Driven in, driven across. Allison loses his defenders, great.
Signed in the summer for almost £500,000 from Bristol City, and Wayne Allison has given the county ground something to really get excited about now. And Swindon have it back again. Swindon cock a hoop. Blackburn's confidence shattered again. O'Sullivan. Finney a target in the penalty area, and he's found the young Finney! It's 2-0! 2 goals in a minute! You can only begin to think the thoughts that are going through the head of Harford and Flowers. You don't need to wonder how these Swindon players and fans are thinking.
Another great ball in by Hurlock, this. And really, I think the Blackburn lads should have cleared this, that Finney takes full advantage. Brilliant. See the ball coming in there from Hurlock. It's a lovely ball, but really there's 2 defenders there. One of them should have picked that up other than Finney, but a great finish.
And that's 6 goals in 11 games now for Steve Finney, signed for nothing from Manchester City.
Not a bad little deal, that one.
Oh, they got one back. Excellent finish by Chris Sutton. And while Swindon were mentally perhaps celebrating their second goal, Blackburn hit them back. Finney for Swindon. And he goes it alone. Needs some help, surely. Well, does he? He's got a very useful cross in.
That was good play.
However, look at this. Blackburn looking very threatening now on the break with Shearer. Sutton ahead of him. Newell arriving as well, and the shot deflected in. Shearer didn't need anyone's help apart from the little deflection that made sure that with 3 minutes of the first half remaining, Blackburn have wiped out Swindon's 2-0 lead. Goes in long again towards Sutton, who chested it down to Lasso. Good run by him, and Shearer! And Ray Harford looking a little bit more relieved than he was in the first half. And that's why the best marksman in the country has done his job again. 5 minutes to go, Swindon looking dispirited and hardly surprising. They were in dreamland for a few minutes in the first half. Still a chance for them here, and that could be a penalty, and is. Taylor is brought down, and they've got a marvellous opportunity to make it 3-3. McMahon looks on, and referee Singh was well placed to have no doubt about this decision.
Referee was well placed, and not too many Blackburn players argued, did they? So fair enough.
Henry brought him down, and Bodin now has the chance from the spot to make it 3-3. Oh, it's a wonderful save from Flowers. You won't see many penalties harder hit than that. Perhaps not quite far enough away from the keeper, but still a great save.
Well, despite the result, Steve McMahon, a good performance, good game as well.
Yeah, brilliant. I think players got to take a lot of credit. Great game. I'm disappointed really that we didn't get something out of it. I really am.
At 2-0 up, you must have thought you were going to get something out of it.
Yeah, 2-0 up and by far the better team. I thought the first 2 goals were brilliant.
you should have got something out of it, because it's disappointing when you miss penalties.
Well, that's right. You know, you think, okay, they've made a 3-2 towards the end. Then we've gone down the other end and we've got a penalty. You're thinking, yeah, okay, 3-3, not bad against the league champions. But we're disappointed. All the players know that they've given them a terrific game. They had the fright of their lives, especially the first half. I was just very disappointed in their second goal, the way we let a man drift away wide and unmarked. It all come from that, and very, very sloppy defending.
There was nothing sloppy about Swindon's next performance in the league against Rotherham. A contest settled by a superb long-range strike after 64 minutes. A patient build-up by the Robins eventually teed up Ty Gooden for a brilliant finish. The second goal of the season for the Swindon sub, who'd come on to replace fullback Paul Bodin, and certainly one to savour for the fans. A valuable strike on a day when there were few chances. With second place Crewe losing at Blackpool, a 1-0 win was enough to take the Robins 4 points clear at the top of the second division table. That made it 7 wins in 9 league matches without defeat. A great start to the season, but the unbeaten run was ended at Wrexham in a 7-goal thriller.
McMahon, as tenacious as ever. Good play. Wayne Allison lays it off nicely. The ball coming in there from Robinson. McMahon again involved. Chance maybe here for Swindon. Oh, and it's 1-0. Thunderous header there from Wayne Allison just 11 minutes into this game. So the player manager with a free kick. No, he leaves it. Swung in by Horlock. 2-0. Allison the scorer again. 2 good headers from him. Ty Gooden gets in the cross. It's not a bad one. Oh! Thorne scores. That's 3-2. And Wrexham come back and pinch it. Hunter with a goal. 4-3 Wrexham.
At Ewood Park, any hopes of a fight back in the Coca-Cola Cup second round second leg were ended by Alan Shearer. A goal in each half by the England marksman made sure Blackburn progressed. Shearer scoring the only goals of the match to complete a 5-2 aggregate win. There was no shame in defeat by Blackburn, but Swindon were glad of the chance to restore pride in the showdown with Bristol City. The afternoon began with a warm reception for player boss McMahon, celebrating the September Manager of the Month award.
Into O'Sullivan, onto Horlock. Finney wide for Robinson. Good movement from Swindon. Robinson's cross, a good one towards Allison. And O'Sullivan hooks in the first goal. Swindon Town have the lead, 11 minutes gone. Wayne O'Sullivan's second goal of the season, and he took it really well. It was a lovely cross from the right-hand side, the header down by Wayne Allison of all people, and O'Sullivan spun and rifled the ball into the far corner. Allison away from Cool. Bryant in hot pursuit. Allison still carrying it forward, gets it wide to Robinson. He cuts in field, immediately surrounded by green shirts, but Robinson's going all the way here. It's a great run, tripped by the keeper, and a penalty for Swindon Town. He'd left, well, 3 or 4 City players for dead. Dykstra came out, took his feet from underneath him, and no doubt about that, a clear penalty for Swindon Town. The Dykstra with a chance to make up for it here from the spot. And Paul Bodin missed one against Blackburn Rovers a fortnight ago. And he's missed another one. Good save by the keeper. So Dykstra does atone for his error, and Bristol City are still just 1 down. Robinson with a cross. Horlock attacks it. Dykstra there again for City. So from villain to hero in a matter of moments for Seed Dykstra. Digby, a booming clearance that will just go straight through to the other end. Dykstra just has to watch it for a moment, and thumbs up to his opposite number.
Well, Peter Schmeichel scored the other day for Manchester United. Fraser Digby now trying his luck for Swindon Town. Now bent against Taylor. Once again, Hours in support. Cross flicks off McMahon's head to Edwards. Now Barnard into the near post, flick on, and a great save by Digby. Might still be there. Hours with the shot, side netting. The ball came in from the left, a little flick on there, and Digby did ever so well to change direction and just pour the ball aside. And Hours smashed the follow-up just wide. It's direct. And it's McMahon. Good save by the keeper. Not quite sure why he took his anger out on the post, but it was a fine save from Dykstra. McMahon hasn't scored for Swindon. He won't come much closer than that. Starbuck wide to Hours. Starbuck again, but he's given that away, and City are shorter numbers at the back here as Horlock leads the counter. Finney in space, and he can go for goal here, Finney. He's tried to put it inside, and Wayne Allison, would you believe it, has made it too. And boy did he enjoy that one. The county ground has gone crazy, and Wayne Allison is the toast of the town. 3 minutes from the end, Swindon 2-0 up, and they've surely sewn up the points now. Manager of the month for last month, and a good start to this month.
Yeah, superb start. Tough game, really. You know, I told you the phone book would be turned upside down. They battled hard, but I thought we deserved 3 points at the end of the day. We had enough chances to have sewn the game up, especially with the penalty miss in the first half.
Next came a day trip to Brighton. Plenty of Swindon support on the sunny south coast, and plenty of confidence too among the travelling fans.
I think they're going to get a victory. They might concede one goal, but they can score plenty more than they let in, so I think we'll get a result today.
I think we'll win easy. We're playing very, very well, and no team to touch us.
What do you think the score will be?
3-1.
A prediction that proved spot on. Meanwhile, Steve McMahon found time to sign a few autographs when he stepped off the team bus at the Goldstone ground.
Seagrave's involved there, but that's a nice little ball from McDougald. Oh, off the post, a let off there for Swindon. The ball cleared in the end by Bodin. Certainly Fraser Digby was happy to see that one strike the post. McMahon through, shot coming in, and it's 1-0. Finney the scorer, 17 minutes gone. Oh, it looks serious. Paul Bodin coming over to check with the referee. And on comes Paul Allen. Substitution 2 for Brighton. Tuck coming on for Steve Foster, the former England centre-half. But away goes Finney again. Chance here, a golden opportunity, and he takes it beautifully. 2 goals in 20 minutes for Finney. And Swindon are all over them. Horlock, 43 minutes into the game. It's 3-0 Swindon Town. Brighton really in the doldrums now, battling for everything. A deflection there. Oh, and it just spun in off McDougald. Brighton still putting the pressure on. Digby got his fist to it. They haven't cleared it yet. Good block there by the skipper, Sean Taylor. Anxious faces on the Brighton bench.
That's all down to the players themselves. They've worked tirelessly from the word go, from the start of the season. It's hard work, and it's paying dividends at the moment. But we can't rest at that. We've got to make sure we keep going and grind results out when we need to.
Brighton was followed by another holiday destination when Swindon went to Torquay in the Auto Windscreen Shield. Martin Ling made his first outing of the season and celebrated with a goal. But it wasn't enough to win victory. Torquay battled back to grab a draw. 1-1 the final score. Next came a top-of-the-table showdown with Crewe.
Swindon. O'Sullivan takes it, in-swinger towards Taylor, header away by Macaulay. McMahon tries to find O'Sullivan again, and he's done well, and he's won another corner. Conceded by Rob Edwards, and quickly taken by Swindon. Bowden with the cross, Taylor again the target, and Sean Taylor finds the back of the net. Swindon Town have the lead. 32 minutes gone, and it's the skipper who's shown the way for the top of the table team. Delight for the home fans. In fact, play has been brought back for a free kick there. Sean Taylor thought he'd scored for Swindon. I thought he had to. The referee, Graham Barber, awarding a free kick for Crewe. Once again, the home supporters doing their best just to boost the team. You sense that a goal for Swindon and the place really would explode. Forward by McMahon to Finney. Robinson with a cross, Allison's header, and Wayne Allison has scored the opening goal. 13 minutes into the second half, Swindon Town 1, Crewe 0, and it's Wayne Allison who joins Finney at the top of the goal scoring list with his 8th of the season. Well, it was a quick free kick which caught Crewe napping. The ball eventually played deep to the far post, free header for Allison, and he planted it beyond Mark Gale. No chance at all for the goalkeeper. A very cool finish from Allison. Twice gone close earlier and no mistake that time. Retrieved on this near side. Garvey forward for Lennon. Back for Garvey. Nice run by him. He stayed on his feet well. He's going all the way, and a fabulous goal by Steve Garvey, and Crewe Alexandra are level. Swindon still showing plenty of appetite for the battle. Finney goes in, and Finney's brought down, and a penalty for Swindon Town. 3 minutes from the end, and he just got ahead of the last line of defenders, and Finney was chopped down from behind, and no doubt in referee Barber's mind that that was a penalty. It'll be interesting to see who steps forward for Swindon. Paul Bowden has missed the last 2 for the team, and he said he won't take any more. And it looks like it might be Finney himself to try and score his 9th goal of the season. So, Steve Finney against Mark Gale. And it's just gone in, 2-1 Swindon. Finney celebrates, but you have to feel desperately sorry for the goalkeeper. Swindon Town have the lead, and they probably have the points.
The Robins were on their way to victory again when Sean Taylor made an early breakthrough.
1-0! Sean Taylor the scorer, just 7 minutes gone. And Swindon skipper leading by example. This is the 3rd time that Swindon have been involved in a first against second clash this season already. Notts County crept into a second spot last week. A chance here to make it 1-1, surely. Shot coming in, well turned away, but put in the end by Leg. First shot from Devlin, well turned away by Digby. But Leg was there to slide it in. 1-1. Just 15 minutes gone. McMahon and Sean Taylor discussing that one between themselves in the middle there, what went wrong. Swindon, of course, having most of the play here, but still 1-1. It is Bowden! Oh, super strike from Paul Bowden, the Welsh international fullback. Hit it sweetly with the left foot, bent it with the outside, and Swindon regained the lead in the 45th minute. Oh! Dig that one out! Sean Taylor again!
That completed a remarkable 6 wins in 7 league matches away from home for the league leaders. Swindon had now stormed 8 points clear at the top of the table. At Dean Court, the Robins had Fraser Digby to thank for keeping Bournemouth at bay in the first half. An acrobatic save by Digby. It was a day when Swindon failed to score in the league match for the first time since the season began. Next came a clash with North West promotion rivals Blackpool.
Back to Horlock. Gooden up against Bryan. Makes space for the cross. Keeper in trouble. Oh, and Finney's missed a golden chance. Hangs his head in despair, really. Swindon's top scorer, and he knows he should have buried that one. Lovely work by Gooden to create the opportunity. Keeper always in trouble, and Finney somehow missed it from just a couple of yards. Bryan striding purposely forward for Blackpool. Quinn, he's onside. Ellis in the middle. Holden making strides to get there. Holden with the header. Digby just plucks it out of the air. He made it look easy, but it was an important save. It was the run of Bryan that created the opening, and when the cross came in, Holden with the header and Digby with the save. He's still going. It's just wide of the post. Just about the closest they've come this afternoon. Really strong run by Allison. He was under pressure, kept his feet well, fired in the shot, and inches wide of the far post. 5 minutes remaining in the first half. Swindon still striving for the opening goal. Finney fooled them all for a moment there, wins the corner. Gooden's gone over to take the kick. Allison on the near post. 3 more coming in behind him. One of them's Taylor, and off the line. A good chance again for Swindon there. Taylor, who won the header, and the clearance just about off the line, came from Rick Holden. Horlock in, and Finney's beaten the offside trap. 1-on-1 with the keeper, and Steve Finney slots it home. Swindon Town are ahead. And a simple goal, beautifully taken by the top scorer. Blackpool just caught square at the back, and once Finney was away, they were never going to catch him. He drew the keeper, and he slotted it beautifully into the far corner. It's the striker's 10th goal of the season, and that's not bad from a free signing. Bryan, 3 men in the box to aim for. He's going for the byline, and he's tripped by Bodin, and the referee's given a penalty. Well, Bodin can't believe it. Mr. Bennett signalling straight away towards the spot. It was right on the 18-yard line. Bodin certainly making contact. The only question whether it was inside or out. But the referee said in, and it's a penalty for Blackpool. It's Mark Bonner against Fraser Digby. And Bonner scores. Blackpool have equalised.
You were at the heart of that incident. I mean, how did you see it at the time? Well, just before he'd sort of approached me, he was taking tie on, and I just slipped for a second or two, and as I was getting up, he's knocked it past me, and I've slid in to slide the ball out. He's got a toe on it. I think he's knocked it out to play. He's just caught my legs and gone down, and I thought it was outside the box, so I didn't think it was a penalty, but and the linesman never thought it was a penalty, but the referee's given it.
A 2-0 win in midweek over Colchester and Yorto Windscreen Shield was followed by the first round of the FA Cup against Cambridge.
Here's Mark Robinson. It's not a bad ball. Oh, and it's there. Horlock proved the bravest. 41 minutes gone, and Kevin Horlock, once of West Ham United, opens the scoring here in this FA Cup tie. Well, he's made a habit of scoring this season. This is his 7th goal of the campaign. Not bad for a midfielder. Oh, handball there, was it, by Craddock? To watch it, he's already been booked. The referee seems to be enjoying himself. McMahon just calming things down. He's been all the way to Wembley, of course, in this competition. Oh, nice ball in, and 2-0 it is! Kevin Hall up the scorer again. Steve McMahon clipped the ball forward, and there was Wayne Allison with a little header. But the man who kept running was Kevin Horlock, and with a minute to go to the interval, it's Swindon Town 2, Cambridge United 0. Switch of play, Bodin lays it off first time to McMahon. Robinson. Chance to get the cross in, he does. Oh, a mix-up there and a chance, and it's 3-0. Finney puts it in the net, and surely it's curtains for Cambridge United. A build-up on the right there, the cross came in from Mark Robinson. There was a mix-up in front of goal there between Barrett and Craddock, and it looks like Barrett was injured in that mix-up, and the ball fell to Steve Finney, who nonchalantly notched his 12th goal of the season. Here's Rayner. United struggling really to make an impression on this Swindon side, but a chance here maybe. A cross coming in from Rayner. Oh, that's not a bad one. Corazine turns it back. This is Butler. Butler shoots. Butler scores. 3-1. 57 minutes gone. Goal the house. Allen's inside. Here he is. Paul Allen takes it. He's gone past one man. Gone past the keeper. Oh, and it's there. The youngest player ever to play in an FA Cup final scores in the first round. It's 4-1 to Swindon Town with 5 minutes left to play. The ball played into Paul Allen. He made a 35-yard run there, swept past the defence on the diagonal, went past goalkeeper Barrett and popped it into the net.
A convincing win. Swindon were through to round 2 of the FA Cup. Meanwhile, back in the league, Wayne Allison was on the mark at Stockport to give the Robins a lead on the stroke of half-time. Allison quick off the mark to punish sloppy defending. But it wasn't the winner. Helliwell equalised just 5 minutes from time to make the final score 1 goal apiece. Then came a real setback at home to Shrewsbury, the end of the Robins' unbeaten league record at the county ground.
Goes for the 1-2, but it's a drag back there by Finney. Got the shot in, it was well blocked by Edwards. Shrewsbury putting up a stern barrier here. Wayne Allison deflected away. Oh, and over the top it goes.
Defeat by Shrewsbury was followed by another home defeat by Hereford in the Auto Windscreen Shield, and then it was back to the FA Cup and a second round tie with Cardiff.
Now the chance of a Swindon break with McMahon. 2 players up ahead of him, one of them is Allison. Finney has pulled wide to the right, Horlock is making a move to the left, it's Wayne Allison! Oh, what a magnificent goal! Swindon fans rise in celebration. It was a powerful run after he picked up the ball from his manager, saw the effort was on, and there was not a prayer that David Williams could keep out this effort. Ian Robertson was headed away by Seagraves, and the chance of a break on here. And Cardiff are woefully short at the back as Horlock breaks. Lines it up, must be surely Finney. Saved again. Finney again. And again, David Williams shuts him out. Finney must be wondering what he's got to do to get past this man. A double save to deny the Swindon striker. Well, no blame could have been attached to the goalkeeper for the goal conceded, and but for him, the margin could have been much wider, and might still be. This is McMahon, Finney again! Still Finney! This time he has done it! It's 2-0 to Swindon as Williams is finally beaten by Steve Finney. They would have been worried by the presence of Allison, but McMahon opted for Finney, who had to shrug off the two defenders. It was a well-executed finish by the striker, and it takes his tally to 13 for the season. And surely now, this goal will see Swindon in the third round draw for the FA Cup.
At Rotherham, Swindon recorded their first league win in 5 games, and it was Steve Finney who came up trumps with both goals for the Robins. The vital breakthrough coming in the final 20 minutes. Top scorer Finney rounded off his personal triumph in the dying seconds, keeping Swindon in top spot and leaving home side Rotherham without a win in 9 matches. Three home points again proved elusive against Wrexham. Wayne O'Sullivan, the man on target for the Robins, in the 76th minute. Wrexham's equaliser, a late penalty. The Christmas programme produced 2 more draws, both goalless. After firing a blank at Walsall, the Boxing Day showdown with Wycombe ended in the same fashion. Bad weather meant the Robins had to wait until the first Saturday in January for their next match, an FA Cup third round tie against Woking. Wayne Allison gave Robins control when he opened the scoring after 17 minutes. The clincher came 6 minutes from time when Paul Bodin made it 2-0. His third goal of the season. Meanwhile in the league, Swindon began 96 in second place, trailing behind Crewe on the lesser number of goals scored, but well placed to mount their promotion push in the second half of the season. So far so good for Steve McMahon.
How are you finding it as a player manager? Because it is very, very difficult to combine the two, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. I found it frustrating last year, really frustrating. I was in at the deep end. I was trying to do too much, maybe on the field in hindsight, but that's the way I am. You know, I try to influence the whole situation, and by me being on a pitch, and I couldn't do it. I had to be. When I was playing, I had to be a player, and when I step back from it, I had to be a manager, and that's what I found difficult. But this year, I've found it no problem. I've come to grips with both, and I'm really enjoying it.
Have you had to change your ideas on football at all, playing in a different division?
Not really. My ideas are football. I like to play football. I like the teams that I've been in to play football, but you've also got to match football with a bit of toughness, and you've got to make sure that you don't concede many, which is the backbone of any good team, is not conceding goals.
McMahon's wishes were granted against Swansea, a positive response to the manager's words.
Nicely knocked back in, Allison with the header. Oh, there it is, his 12th goal of the season. It gives Swindon the lead here. Nicely played through by Ling, and Swindon on the charge again. This is Paul Allen, deadly from that range. Oh, and there's the header from Thorne. 61 minutes gone. So Swindon really in command here against struggling Swansea. Wayne Allison again. That's not a bad ball, is it? The keeper's missed it completely. What a let off there. Barnhouse gets it away. And pile the bodies. Oh, Thorne stood and conquered. It's 3-0. It's a well-weighted cross here. A good jump too by Robinson, who knocks it on beautifully. Robinson wearing 7 there. Just got the header in, and look, Thorne completely unmarked, picked his spot.
After the joy of their first league win at home in nearly 3 months, the Robins suffered a 2-0 setback at York. And it could have been worse. Edwin Murray harshly punished for this challenge on Tuttle. And the replay suggests the referee got it wrong in awarding the penalty. But it didn't really matter, because Fraser Digby pulled off a magnificent save to deny Paul Barnes. The Robins bounced back in style with 3 straight league wins, beginning with a 3-0 thrashing of Hull.
As long as we keep playing football and go forward at the right times, I think we'll beat anyone, especially at home.
That brilliant 3-match surge took the Robins 6 points clear at the top of the table. Healthy breathing space that meant Swindon could concentrate on their FA Cup clash with Oldham.
Taylor with a header, a good save by Gerrard. Shot coming in there from Robinson, that's parried. Oh, they're all having a go. Paul Allen didn't get enough weight on his. Here's McMahon. Now then, will he have a go? No, tries to switch it out to the right. A little too high, is it? No, kept in by Robinson. There's difficulty there, and that's a throw to Oldham Athletic. Ty Gooden getting in behind there. It's a penalty is being given. Redmond brings down Allison just inside the box. Now Paul Gerrard trying to put off Kevin Horlock. Is this 1-0? Oh, great save by Gerrard. Got down to his left, turned it round. It was going for the bottom corner. Kevin Horlock holds his head, but really he placed it well, and it was a very difficult situation that. Now then, Ling to Bodin, good ball from Bodin, they're queuing up for it. Ling, oh, 1-0! What a goal! That surely has put Swindon into the 5th round of the FA Cup. An absolutely marvellous strike. It came across from the right, the header back across, and what a volley that was. Martin Ling, the 29-year-old, is the hero of Swindon tonight.
You know, as the players can be before the kick-off, I've got to be honest with people, I didn't think I deserved to be dropped, you know what I mean, and I was, and as I say, the manager's got paid to make them decisions. He's got a big squad here, and then you've got to take a few of them on the chin, I suppose. Come on and say, and I feel his eyes are kite now, and it's, as they say, it's a funny old game, and today it certainly proved that to me today.
Very good tactical substitution, wasn't it?
A tremendous finish.
Oh, it was a brilliant finish, yeah. It was a superb finish.
5 days later, it was the FA Cup again, this time the 5th round against Southampton.
Thorne. Allen. Horlock's on his way. This is Thorne. Now Horlock. Real sign of goal for Kevin Horlock. He scored. The Second Division leaders are in the lead. Kevin Horlock, the goal scorer. And a credit to the kind of football that Steve McMahon's team have tried to play today. They passed their way through a Premiership defence. Forward with the final pass for Horlock, who is naturally left-footed, but who waited his moment and lifted it calmly over Besson with his right foot. Horlock goes into double figures for the season. And Swindon Town into the lead. Watson. Letitia. He's found Maskell, and he's found Widrington. Away by Digby, Shipley, Digby again. Standing ovation for the Swindon goalkeeper. But always a defender hurting himself in the way. Watson's there, it's in! Gordon Watson has equalised for Southampton with 14 minutes to spare. To the goal scorer of the glory, but what a corner by the man in the foreground, Matthew Le Tissier. Hit with pace and swing. It just needed a touch to help it on its way, and Watson provided that touch.
After the excitement of the Cup, it was back to the bread and butter business of the league, and a home match with Brentford. Wayne Allison hit back to equalise after Brentford had taken an early lead. Then came the chance to take the lead when Peter Thorne won a penalty. Up stepped Ty Gooden to put Swindon ahead, but they couldn't hold on, and Brentford rallied back to claim a 2-2 draw. Next up were Bristol Rovers, who also took a shock early lead.
Underway here at the county ground. Torrential rain at Swindon this morning. Groundsman Jeff Warren and his team using special squeegee machines to make sure the surface water was off the pitch. And it doesn't look too bad now. Collins lost out. Browning to Stewart. Paul Miller. Chance for Rovers. Straight at Digby, the follow-up's gone in. Bristol Rovers have the lead, and it's who else but Marcus Stewart who scored the goal. Taylor wins it for Swindon. Ball down by Matthew. Free kick, says referee Lloyd. Taylor quickly gone off to take up his position in the middle alongside Allison, Thorne and Finney. Drysdale who spots it up. Allison's there, and Allison has scored. The former Bristol City man gets a goal against Bristol Rovers, and it's 1-1, and the home fans are delighted. Super free kick from Jason Drysdale. Allison rose above Clark, and he gave Collett no chance at all. It's the big fella's 15th goal of the season, and it's brought Swindon right back into this match. We should be in for a cracking last 10 minutes. Drysdale with the corner. Deep to the far post. Taylor's there, and Sean Taylor. It's 2 in a minute for Swindon Town, and they've completely turned this game on its head. Bullet-like header from the Swindon skipper. Well, he scored against Rovers at Twerton. He's done it again here at the county ground.
And Taylor's winner completed the great double against rivals Rovers. 4 days later, the Robins' romance with the FA Cup came to an end at the Dell. Victory in the replay over the Saints would have meant a glamour trip to Old Trafford for a 6th-round meeting with Manchester United. But defensive errors handed Southampton a 2-0 win, and the chance was gone. The consolation, to use the old cliché, was that McMahon's men were now free to concentrate all their efforts on the season's real objective, promotion. And the Robins were well focused on the job in hand at Wycombe.
Evans. Away not very far though. Allison, the little flick back. Gooden! Oh, he scored! Ty Gooden! A goal that will give him real pleasure. For Ty Gooden was allowed to leave Adams Park. Culverhouse on for Allison, now Thorne! It's gone in! It looped in. Peter Thorne has made it 2-0. And that really is a body blow for Wycombe. It's the Swindon fans who are delighted. Robinson. Bell. Carroll. Shot comes in! It's there!
Goals by Wayne Allison and Steve Finney enabled the Robins to pick up 3 more precious points from a 2-0 win at Peterborough. Allison with goal number 1. Despite the protest, the referee ruled the ball did cross the line. But there was no doubt about Finney's second half strike. A lovely finish by the youngster, 18 minutes from time. The Robins are now stretched the lead at the top to a clear 5 points, and they also had 2 games in hand over their nearest challengers, Blackpool. A great position to be in with only 2 months of the season remaining. It was a cue for a loss of form.
Interception by Taylor, and here comes the Swindon captain. Nice ball for Steve Finney, needs a good cross, deflection, and Taylor's there, and Taylor has scored. A superb header on the far post by the Swindon skipper, and they're 1-0 up. He started and finished the move. It was his pass to Finney. Cross just seemed to take a deflection. The keeper palmed it straight to Taylor. It's in the back of the net. His 6th of the season. And Swindon, with 6 minutes to go, lead by a goal to 0. Deep into injury time. Here come Walsall. O'Connor's screaming for the ball in the middle. Butler's played it wide instead to Houghton. Chance for the winger. Oh, it's crept in at the near post, and a disaster for Swindon Town. Walsall, deep into injury time, have saved the game and saved themselves a point. Swindon defence was sucked in. Houghton's shot, but it's not the fiercest, is it? Talia's beaten. Walsall are delighted, and they've managed to scrape a draw.
More ground was lost when the Robins could only manage a goalless draw at Burnley. Wayne Allison went closest for Swindon with this header wide. Then came a disastrous local derby at Oxford, where Swindon old boy Joey Beecham scored Oxford third as the Robins went down 3-0, their heaviest defeat of the season. Steve McMahon's men had taken just 2 points from 3 matches, and Blackpool had taken over at the top. Action was needed, and McMahon responded by signing David Preece on loan from Derby and Steve Cow, a £100,000 buy from Aston Villa. Both were involved at home to Peterborough.
Cracking ball that is. It finds Allen to Allison, and Allison will make it 1-0. And Swindon deservedly ahead. Allen, not surprisingly, the supplier, and Allison had all the time in the world. This is Bowden. Kick towards the back post for Thorne. 2-0. And Swindon Town on fire in the early stages. Thorne with an excellent header, his 8th goal of the season.
Having rediscovered the winning habit, the Robins quickly lost it again in the goalless West Country derby against Bristol City. They were still second in the table, but 1 win in 5 matches was a worrying trend. It was important to regain the winning thread quickly, and the visit of struggling Brighton was a good opportunity. It was a game full of goals, but the deadlock wasn't broken until the final minute of the first half. Peter Thorne making it 1-0 at half-time. A minute after the restart, Wayne Allison made it 2, the big striker getting a free header. Then came a Brighton fight back. The Robins exposed down the left flank, and Jeff Minton reduced the deficit to 1 goal. It looked like Swindon had thrown away 2 points when the Seagulls made it 2-2, Rowe with a good finish. But McMahon's men kept their nerve and stepped up the pressure in the closing stages. A patient build-up producing the winner when Peter Thorne caught the keeper in no man's land 5 minutes from time. On Easter Saturday, Kevin Horlock's last-minute goal gave the Robins an important 1-0 win over Notts County. With Blackpool losing, Town were back on top, 1 point clear with 3 precious games in hand. With Crewe 11 points adrift, the Robins were now odds-on to claim automatic promotion, and the gap was extended when Swindon visited Crewe in their next match.
Here's Bowden! Oh, beautiful strike from Bowden. He's got a sweet left foot, but Crewe scramble it away. Robinson looking for Wayne Allison. Good turn by Allison. Can he get the cross in? He can. It's not a bad one either, and it's 1-0. Swindon Town. Kevin Horlock through to Savage. Oh, must have taken his eye off the ball there. Savage. Well won by Leach. And here's David Preece, and Preece notches his first for Swindon Town. Crewe Alexandra, oh, hit the post.
That made it 3 straight wins for the Robins, and next came a home match with Bournemouth.
Paul Allen getting past Brissett. Yes, good cross in, but turned away. How about that for a bit of magic, and it's a goal! Brilliant work there by Horlock. 17 minutes into the game, persistence pays off, and it's 1-0 Swindon. Oh, the bounce, foiled Talia, and Bournemouth are back in the action at 1-1. Chase is on here again, Sean Taylor can't get to it. Jones could, his second of the match, and Bournemouth have taken the lead. Well, sensation here. Swindon Town going for that championship, trying everything, and they've got the penalty. The ball kicked up there by David Preece, and Bailey couldn't get his arm out the way. Whoa, what a thunderous shot there from Horlock.
Horlock the hero, and that meant the Robins would clinch promotion if they beat Burnley in their next match at the county ground. But it turned out to be a frustrating evening against a side battling against relegation. A good effort by Wayne Allison wasn't far away, but he began to feel it wasn't going to be Swindon's night when Sean Taylor's header went wide. You could see the frustration on the manager's face. The game was destined for a goalless draw. The fans would have to wait to celebrate promotion.
Great disappointment tonight, wasn't it? A real great disappointment. We all thought we were going to get the 3 points tonight and confirm promotion. Just didn't work out.
Yeah, a bit disappointed. We've still got a point, so we only want 3 more points there.
I thought we battled well, we've done everything right. I thought we were just unfortunate that we didn't really win the game, and I was disappointed for our own supporters that we didn't do it in front of us, because they've been fantastic all season. So I was disappointed that we didn't have a bit of an ease up afterwards.
Swindon were right on the finishing line. The next match was at second place Blackpool, and the Robins arrived at Bloomfield Road knowing a draw would finally clinch promotion. A win would have meant the championship.
Well, I'd like to think we're going to get the 3 points and round it all off, but I think I'd be satisfied with the point, to be honest.
No, I think last 4 seasons we've been involved in promotion or relegation, so it'd be nice to have a gentle mid-table season, I think.
Is that the view from down here? A gentle season in the mid-table?
I don't know what he's talking about.
It's a tremendous record, 40 defeats all season. Nobody in the Premiership, nobody in the Endsleigh can even come near it.
No, they've done really well. Yeah, it's the support as well. They've got support home and away, so it's brilliant.
Mike, what's going to happen this afternoon?
Well, we're going to have a game of football. I mean,
will it be a winning game of football?
Well, we have to take it by account. We're here today to try to clinch the Division 1 place, and the championship is going to be icing on the cake later on.
This season must be tremendous compared with what's gone before.
Yeah, we've always had success anyway every season, and it's only been the last 2 years that we've gone down, and now since McMahon's come back, we've done all right again.
What do you think of Steve McMahon?
Brilliant, class player.
He's done wonders for the club.
Yeah. Getting it back together again, sorted, and it's fair enough, isn't it?
Swindon made a great start when they took the lead after 14 minutes. Kevin Horlock with a well-taken goal from a tight angle. Delight for the travelling Swindon supporters. But Blackpool spoilt the party when they fought back and levelled on the hour. Andy Barlow with a spectacular strike. If any side was going to produce a winner, the Robins looked the more likely bet, and they almost pulled it off. But 1-1 was a winning result for Swindon. Promotion was guaranteed. Party time for the players. It certainly had proved to be a good day to be beside the seaside.
Steve, the goals are finally achieved.
Yeah, it was an ambition of ours to start of the season. It's what we wanted. We've done it. I think we've done it in style. There's still 4 games to go now to go and clinch the championship. So I think we can do that now.
What's been the most pleasing aspect of the season?
Commitment, effort, and everything. I think the players have responded magnificently well, and I think the way we've played as well. We haven't gone route one. We've played good football all season, and I think it's paid dividends for us.
4 defeats all season says a lot about your team, doesn't it?
It's fantastic, really. I was just disappointed we didn't go on and win the championship today, because I thought the way we played deserved that.
You can expect it on Tuesday, though.
Yeah, well, hopefully, yeah, of course.
No, I think we should dwell on the supporters, because they have been truly magnificent.
They're second. It's like it's an old cliche, and it doesn't matter where you go. Supporters mean a lot, and especially the way things have happened over the last 3 seasons. They deserve a lot of credit, and they should enjoy. Every one of them should enjoy themselves tonight, because they deserve it. After the 2 or 3 years of misery, they can go and hold their heads up high and go and enjoy themselves.
Would it be fair to say that this afternoon is dedicated to them?
Without a shadow of a doubt. Supporters and fans are very important to any club, and they're no different, and they've been absolutely fantastic. They've stuck by me. I know there was a section of the supporters maybe doubting, and maybe there still is, but I said to be patient. I said I would come here to do a job, and hopefully I've done that.
A dangerous ball in, not cleared very well, and the shot coming in from Kay! Oh, beautiful shot from Steve Cowie. 1-0 Swindon lead. Hewitt! Oh, 1-1. Swindon Town have come here to clinch the championship, but pulled back now by Chesterfield with one of the best defensive records in the division. Good shot, good goal! Thorne the scorer. Curtis. And Williams in trouble here. Picked up by Robinson. Allison, there it is, the championship signed, sealed and delivered.
It has certainly been a good few days for Swindon celebrations. This time the champagne was for the championship.
We've been in a promotion driving seat all season, and I just wanted us to do it in style. And I wanted us not just to win promotion, to go on and win the championship, because there's nothing better, and it'd be nothing better for our fans the last home game of the season to parade that championship around the ground.
2 problems for Horlock in keeping the ball still. Eventually finds O'Sullivan. Now Ling. Storm who flicks on. Cow and Horlock. 1-0. Kevin Horlock's 16th goal of the season. He is on fire and has been for the last couple of months of this very important campaign. A good looking ball from Ling, flicked on by Thorne. Cow was close to scoring, the keeper did well, but Horlock finished it off to give Swindon Town the early advantage. Hopeful ball forward isn't a bad one to Barkley. A couple of players in the middle, one is Curry, 1-1. He's hot in front of goal, is Darren Curry. Ling's corner. Taylor, 2-1. Swindon regain the lead. And yet again from a set piece, it's that man, Sean Taylor. What a season he's had for Swindon Town. Not only defending, but also scoring goals like this one. A thumping header into the ground, giving Paul Edwards little chance in the Shrewsbury goal.
The penultimate game was at Bradford, where the home side was still battling to make the playoffs, and the Yorkshiremen took the lead at the start of the second half with a fine goal by Wright. But the Robins were not about to let go of their brilliant unbeaten run. Wayne Allison's equaliser made it 11 matches without defeat. And that was how it ended, 1-1 the final score. The stage was now all set for the final match.
Well, Mike, it's nice to have the good times back again.
It is. We worked hard last season. This time of the year we were down in the dumps. We had the tragic death of Kevin Morris, and things couldn't have been worse. But today it's party time. We've had 45 matches, only lost 4, and today is a fantastic day for us all.
It was time to honour the stars of the season. First, Steve Finney, Young Player of the Year.
Hold on, that's Steve. What's been the highlight for you of the season?
Well, there's been so many really, what can I say? I mean,
individually for you?
Individually, it was probably playing against Blackburn down here at Swindon, and when we went 2-0 up and I scored the goal, that's probably the best time of the season. But I mean, just winning the championship was superb.
Lovely. Enjoy the rest of the day.
Thanks very much.
Cheers.
The overall Player of the Year was the Robins' ever-popular skipper, Sean Taylor.
I'm really pleased. I've said it in the papers. I mean, it's not one man can make a side. I mean, we've been as a team this season, and that's proved it. I mean, that's why we're champions with so many points, and
we're looking forward to the day's game. We don't let anyone down. We want to win the game today, but I'm pleased to get the awards. But like I say, it's not one person. It's a full team. They're a squad of 15, 16, 18 players. So that's the name of the game, and I'm pleased for them as much as I am for myself.
Well done.
Thank you.
Thanks.
The Second Division Manager of the Year was no surprise to anyone. Steve McMahon, a unanimous choice. All that was left now was the final action against Stockport, a day for the fans to celebrate in the sunshine. A full house was at the county ground to pay tribute to their heroes. The pressure on the pitch was on Stockport. A win could have put them in the playoffs, but the best chances fell to Swindon. Wayne O'Sullivan with the first close call. It was a match Swindon clearly wanted to win, and they went close again with a series of chances in the second half. Pressure on the Stockport goal ended with a Wayne Allison attempt that wasn't far off target. It was proving hard to make a breakthrough, but the fans weren't worried, they just wanted to celebrate. They almost had a goal to cheer when this patient build-up ended with Kevin Horlock's shot cleared off the line. That effort in the final quarter would have rounded off proceedings nicely, but it wasn't to be, and it certainly didn't dampen the post-match celebrations. The final whistle greeted with great enthusiasm by the fans, and the highlight was still to come. Sean Taylor finally got his hands on the Second Division trophy, the sight all Swindon fans wanted to see, and it was well worth waiting for. The players are now getting used to that champion feeling, but no one gets tired of celebrating a successful season. The final lap of honour was the time for the players and the manager to say a big thank you to their brilliant supporters.
Of the season, the 3 goals at Bristol?
I'm not sure. I suppose that is one part. I think the best bit is when we did actually get promotion and we're back in the First Division.
Is this the greatest day of your football career?
Yeah, it goes a long way. It really does. We've been what we're starting to do at the start of the season, and full volumes from the team. They've come out and done it well.
You've done it in style.
In style. Won it easy.
Hello. You've savoured some great moments in your career, but how does this compare?
Fantastic day. I mean, it's been so consistent all over the season. Fantastic achievements of the club and the manager. It's been superb. I've really enjoyed it.
A final look at the table confirms just how convincingly Swindon's championship triumph had been achieved. A massive 9 points, the winning margin.
Well, Steve, a very, very emotional day.
Yeah, you know, there's a lot of things happened in my career, but nothing to even get close to this. This has been very, very special to me, bearing in mind what's happened to Swindon Town over the last couple of years. And I really mean that. I'm sincere about it. It's a very, very special moment for me.
Looking back over the season, what's given you the most pride?
The way the players have actually stuck to the task and worked tremendously hard for me, both in training and in matches. And they've had the belief in that they're the best team. I've been stressing that all along, that we are the best team. Go and prove it. Go and believe in yourselves. And exactly what they did. They've been magnificent all season.
And a tremendous reception here today, wasn't it?
Breathtaking. It really was breathtaking. And you can't. That's what we said. Let's come. All the supporters come and have a party. Because I was emotional today. I really was at the end of the game. I was absolutely delighted for everybody connected with the club. It was magnificent. It really was.
I mean, you've experienced such great times with Liverpool, etc. How does this compare?
It's and I've said it, and people might think, no, he's only saying it because he's manager and because he wants the fans to hear it. And I'm saying it because I mean it. I really do mean it's the best feeling I've had since I've been playing football.
And the good feelings continued when the Swindon public turned out in their thousands for the final victory parade. Fans lined the route and every vantage point was taken up along the way. McMahon's magnificent men were given the reception they deserved when their open-top bus paraded the streets of Swindon.
Followed the team for nearly 25 years now, and after what's happened the last couple of years, just a brilliant day.
Fantastic day. Good for the support, good for the town. Great achievement.
This has been absolutely fantastic. We've seen them go down for like 2 years now, and sort of be there yesterday and sort of for the rest of the season and see them going up was brilliant.